Hi, I finished an arc that comes out on the 9th of May, and it's called The Fellowship of Puzzlemakers by Samuel Burr. Now, this is a charming, gentle, quirky little read, and it's told in a dual timeline. Pippa, she's in her 50s, she's unmarried, and she loves crosswords. In fact, she compiles crosswords for local paper under a male pseudonym. She decides that there must be more people like her, people who love puzzles. So she hires a room in a pub and introduces, sort of announces that this will be a gathering of puzzle makers to see what happens. And people turn up. You've got a jigsaw maker, you've got a code breaker, you've got all sorts of different things, different people with different interests in different sorts of puzzles. And this fellowship, this society, this fellowship of puzzle makers gets off the ground. And they meet regularly, they share ideas, they create puzzles, they sell puzzles. And eventually, as they age, they decide that they get a country house with lots of outbuildings for their own workshops so that they can be together, so that none of them will be alone as they get older and older and older, a community. And the dual timeline follows this path. This is the first of the dual timelines. The second one follows Clayton, because at one point, when they'd all moved into this country house, Pippa opened the front door and found a baby in a hat box, Clayton. So this fellowship of puzzle makers, they brought Clayton up. And our story is after Pippa's death. Because at the age of 25, Clayton loses Pippa, the person he has always considered to be a mum. And he decides that at her death, it's now time to solve his own puzzle. To find his birth parents. But Pippa, being Pippa, she's foreseen all of this. And he finds that she's left him a series of puzzles. The puzzles that he hopes will lead to the truth about him. And so the second timeline is Clayton's journey as he follows all of these puzzles, as he solves all of these puzzles to try and find his birth parents. And it's a nice, gentle read. And you get puzzles throughout. You know, at the beginning of the chapter, you might get a puzzle. Halfway through, you know, there's cryptograms, there's a maze, there's crossword clues. Yeah, and if you want to, you can stop and try and solve them. I mean, I didn't get them all, but you know, you can stop and try and solve them as you're going along, which makes it a different sort of reading experience as well. So it's a nice, gentle read. There's nothing in there at all to upset you or anything like that. It's just cozy with a few puzzles thrown in as well. So, and the characters are likable. They are, because you feel that you would want to be part of this community as well. So that is The Fellowship of Puzzlemakers by Samuel Burr, and it comes out on the 9th of May. So if you like a puzzle and you like a gentle read, it's one for you. So happy reading. Take care. Bye.